LeBron James is falling off. LeBron James needs to retire. It ain't looking good for LeBron James right now. His last 10 games have been up and down. 1 minute, he'll give you 27 points. The next minute, he's struggling to score over 10 points. And, he has that double figure point streak going on for the last 15 to 20 years. So he's doing everything in his power, especially if he knows he's going to have a bad shooting night. He's going to try to get to those 10 points as soon as possible. His three-pointers have been terrible. Last few games, he's 0 of 19. In the last 10 games, I think he has over 52 turnovers. So his efficiency is terrible. He's turning over the ball. And I ain't gonna lie, man, that father time looked like it's catching up to LeBron. It's starting to spin the block on him multiple times. Again, he's inconsistent. And that's a sign that you don't want to see from a LeBron James, because that's one of the things that makes him great. His consistency, efficiency, everything. When you talk about LeBron James, from the fitness, field goals, all that stuff, it all works itself out. But for some reason, man, LeBron, he ain't making that three-point shot. He's missing layups, dunking the ball, and it's missing. Everything is just kind of falling apart for LeBron James. And again, this is year 22, so it shouldn't be a huge surprise. But no one expected this huge drop from LeBron James just as far as the up and down play. LeBron, he likes to be at least above 50%, but when you're into like the 40% range, struggling just to stay afloat, LeBron, man, I ain't gonna lie to you, bro. I know you wanted to play with Bronny, which you did. Congrats. But this may need to be the last season for LeBron James. I know he wants to play with his other son, Bryce, which will be great. Bryce won't be eligible until the 2026 season. So is LeBron James really going to have this up and down play for another 2 seasons just to have a chance to play with Bryce James? So that's something he's going to have to think about as well. LeBron James talked about before the season wanted to play all 82 games. And they asked JJ Redick about that too. And he wasn't sure that the whole 82 game thing would work out for LeBron James. This is what JJ Redick had to say about that. I think we're measuring the players and we can tell if a guy is running hot or whatever. He does a remarkable job of taking care of his body and getting recovery. I don't know if that's in the best interest of him and us if he plays all 82 games. But if he's feeling well and feeling good, we should play. But we obviously want to manage that as best as we can. So now JJ Redick, he's starting to kind of fall back and kind of scratching his head with this whole 82 game thing. So before everybody was on board, before the season, everything was great. Lakers got JJ Redick, you draft Bronny James, AD and LeBron just won a gold medal. Things were looking nice, but the up and down play with LeBron James. Now the Lakers, they're having up and down play. Looks like they were going to win the championship the first 4 games of the season. All of a sudden, the last few games, a lot of just 50-50 play, and that's showing with their record right now. The Lakers, they're going to have to try to finish at least the top 6 seed to have a chance to move up in the playoffs. You don't want to be that 8th seed or that 7th seed and go against the Nuggets, go against the Timberwolves. You don't want those problems in the first round. So if you're the Lakers, man, your best bet, hopefully LeBron James is healthy. Hopefully his play starts to even out throughout the season, because you don't want to see this type of LeBron James through the whole season. Maybe the first 20 games, 50-50 for LeBron. Maybe the next 60 plus, it could be more like, his career averages, field goals, 3-pointers, everything should hopefully average out for LeBron James, but it's not always going to turn out that way, especially when you're about to be 40 years old in a few weeks. You're in your 22nd season. So the father time thing, it was bound to happen. Again, it shouldn't be any surprises, but I think just seeing it in real time, it's a shock for a lot of people. And again, if you're LeBron James, you got to play with Bronny, something you can check off, add to your GOAT debate versus Michael Jordan. Are you going to try to play with Bryce? I think that's going to be a huge question within the media. I think it's going to be a lot of narratives, a lot of stories wrote about that. What's going to happen with Bryce James in 2026? Is LeBron James going to be able to play it out? Is father time going to make him look horrible? Or can he average 18 to 22 points per game the next 2 or 3 seasons? So it's going to be a lot on LeBron James' plate. A lot of people, they have a lot to say with the recent play of LeBron James, and he logged off of social media. The whole Bronny James experiment is not doing the best right now. The whole G League thing, not looking good. So LeBron James, man, a lot going on with him personally. I don't know if it's starting to spill over into the court, but we're going to see what happens moving forward for the remainder of the season with LeBron James. Can he defeat Father Time? Is this just a bad slump? Or is LeBron James officially falling off? Like, subscribe, comment. Do you think LeBron James is falling off? I want to know your thoughts about this. Like, subscribe, comment. Peace.